Nearly a year on from the supposed Russian exodus, most major companies have yet to withdraw.
This post received a score of 28,000, with an upvote ratio of 95%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
If no sanctions were put against Russia, most Western companies who left would still be operating in Russia now. Those companies who closed their businesses left because their supply chain was disrupted by sanctions. Companies don't care about how many children are shelled. They care about profits.
A corporation is a legal fiction that enables durable contracts that are not void upon death of the contracting party. Corporations only have one priority: maximize shareholder wealth. No corporation would pull out of Russia as long as its shareholders could see returns for doing business there. Corporations will fight sanctions, laws, taxes designed to obstruct their making profit-driven decisions that are evil.
We really need to bring back criminal liability for corporate executives and board of directors.
No chance that was ever implemented for even 10 seconds.
Bring back as in before corporations were a thing, all business were proprietorships where the owners were legally responsible for their actions. Why not keep corporations but remove the limit to liability of its owners, decision makers?
Something risk. Something red tape. Something freedom.
Well, I mean, it would only be fair, right? After all those job creators have to take all that risk, which is why they get paid so much, right?
Ah yes, the awful risk of having to sell their labor for a wage, just like the rest of us.
The horror.
Wonder how they transfer money to pay for goods, send profit to HQ etc. Or are there so many loopholes still that sanctions don't really bite?
Like a company that's closed their shop and still paying employees a stipend is still doing business in Russia. When in truth most of them have shut down a lot, they just haven't turned the keys over to the new owner yet. There's a lot of complicating factors that emo sensationalist articles deliberately avoid discussing. Because they want reactions like your own, where people think it's business as usual over there.
Like a company that's closed their shop and still paying employees a stipend is still doing business in Russia. She's an HR exec and she shared some interesting stories about how she was involved in shutting down businesses in Russia while still figuring out a way to help those Russian employees out financially. Cutting those employees off immediately was out of the question for them, and they had to look into creative ways to funnel money to those employees, at least for a few months. This was back in April or May, so I'm not sure where things are with those employees now.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.